What did I bring along in my travel makeup bag? I try to rotate through my favorite products, but this is what I have in the bag now. I always like to take along a little bit of my CeraVe moisturizing cream. I just plopped it in this Givenchy sample jar. My usual prep step before foundation. Complexion product of choice is the Danessa Myricks Dummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in 5.5. My go-to travel brush because I could wash it more often and not have to worry about it getting dirty over several trips. And for the blurring balm, I take a good amount and then I work that as well as I could on one side of my face, doing the same for the other side. And it's important that you work in the blurring balm powder well so that there's no leftover texture on the skin. I have my little Sonia G by Teshu Voyage Set towel on standby to wipe off excess product and then go back in to follow up with a nice buff. For concealer, Burberry's Beyond Wear Perfecting Concealer in 85 MC. I could go in with my fingers, but I'll go in with the Refer LC01 synthetic concealer brush. I like to also take a fluff up in the brows so they're easier to run a pencil through. But fun fact, I failed to pack my Suku brow refill, so I only have my gel, and that basically will be the look for during my stay here. Fluffed out brows, and that's it. I haven't been setting my concealer as of late, but I do have the Hourglass Holiday palette that has soft light, although this is more for finishing, not recommended that you apply it as for setting purposes. But if I really wanted to, I could just go in with the light fluff and be done. And because of this reason, Hourglass palettes are one of my favorite items to pack for trips because they're powders, and especially if you're going on a flight, you don't have to worry about extra liquids and such. And because they have a bronzer, setting, highlighter, and blush, you don't have to pack individual products, which will leave more room in your bag and just make it lighter overall. Koiro Yoshiki highlighter brush, but great for applying other cheek products as well. Have to start with the bronzer, and one of my favorite shades out of all the Hourglass palettes that I own. It is on the warmer side, but it's not super orange on me. It's a nice balancing color for my complexion where it's giving bronze, but a little bit of sculpt at the same time. And of course, Hourglass powders are just incredibly easy to apply, and the blend is super soft focus, as you can see. Following up with these two blushes, I like to mix them together and then start on the center of my face and run those colors up and around the cheekbone area. And now using the same brush for highlights. Even though it's specifically designed for highlighting, it's incredible for bronzer and blush because, as you saw, the mobility is fantastic. It matches well with a formula like Hourglass that is just lightweight on the skin for blending.